Hello, Van here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Elk Mountain, Wyoming, taking our new D11 Cat Bulldozer here for its first maiden voyage here, pushing some overburden off our new mining area here. We're going to hopefully be mining some gold. Again, everyone's still dealing with this head cold here yet, so if I still sound stuffed up, well, it's because I am. That's pretty much all there is to that one. So anyway, yes, just got the D11 here unloaded off the trailer, and wow, this thing's just a beast, isn't it? What I want to do, I'm going to just pull this up next to our D10, which for those who are familiar with Cat bulldozers, the D10 is no slouch either. The D10 is a big bulldozer too, so. Of course, keep in mind, as far as like scaling goes, I'm not sure doing this in the game is maybe the most helpful, but yeah, that kind of makes our little D10 look like a play toy, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, anyway. What I want to do, we're going to keep working on probably stripping off the overburden here, sort of. But I don't know how else to explain this. We're just basically stripping the top soil off, essentially. Although, if you look at what we're actually doing, I'm really not doing a whole lot of it because I simply have it set to smooth mode. I'm not really sure how to, like, properly do a strip a layer of dirt off in the game, everyone. So if anyone has any good ideas, let me know. We'll happy to give them a try here, everyone. I probably should ask that last episode. If anyone had any good ideas for actually like doing like a proper remove a layer of ground here, but one moment there, I had to clear the old nostrils out there a second. For some reason, the one thing I noticed about this D11 here, by the way, it likes to leave a path behind it. If you notice the material, at least I'm pretty sure that's loose material, I think. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah, see it right there. I'm pretty sure that's loose material. Yeah, again, you got to kind of understand how the game works here when it comes to this material. It's, yeah, once it does, it's loose material, essentially, at this point. There's no way of, like, putting this material back down, if that makes sense. So once it's up, it's up, right? Once it's loose, it's loose. It's either you sell it, you get rid of it, you destroy it somehow. You can't just like smooth it back out and essentially ground. That doesn't work. If that makes sense. Hope it makes sense. I'm curious to see how big of a pile of paper is. That's why I'm still actually pushing here yet. One thing I probably should do, or I would like to try that one. And actually, you know what, before we do that, I want to get the truck up there, turned around, headed back to our coal and gravel mining site. I want to grab our belts and get those headed this way here as well. So hopefully in the next episode, when we get some excavators in here, and we can actually like do some proper digging here, right? This episode, again, we're just going to work on stripping off the top. Getting everything, we don't necessarily need to have it smoothed out. I guess that really don't matter. Would be nice having if we could actually like clear the top of the soil off here. And I suppose if I were to paint vegetation on this, I probably could, like we did with our road, everyone. And I don't know, maybe I should do that. What do you folks think? Yeah, we should probably just do that. That would probably be a good idea. That way we're done messing around with this stuff. You know, again, unfortunately, when the bulldozer doesn't clear it. Loud. Ooh, oh, make that turn around. That's too close. Well, looks like that's going to be a pretty solid no. And apparently now I've got a jackknife. Now I can't go anywhere. Well, okay then. We need to go back up too, and I'm pretty sure I've got a location for this here up to the mine site. Turn that on. Oh, beauty of auto drive. Works good when it works, right? Okay, now that the noisy truck is gone. Back to the bulldozer. And yeah, real quick, I'm going to actually, you know what, before, if I start painting, it's probably going to remove the dirt I already have on the ground, which I guess is not necessarily a problem. So yeah, we want to do grass here. We turn this up. And make it probably just a circle. Give this a try here real quick, man. Now, it's not... okay, good. It's not really costing us anything to do this. And it doesn't look like this actually changes the dirt layer either. So the dirt layer is still there yet. It just puts grass on top of the dirt here, if I'm seeing this correctly. But what this should do, is actually remove... And oh, actually, is it not? Oh, good. It's not even removing the, essentially, I call it dirt. It's essentially the overburden here we already have placed down. It's not removing that either. Perfect. I think I've got a mod that makes this cost 0 money, if I remember correctly, because normally, unlike, say, I'm planting grass, it's actually fairly expensive, isn't it? At least that's what I seem to remember now. I could be wrong on that point, but... Okay, there we go. Of course, now we got all grass down here, but that's fine. We'll just go back through, strip that off like 7. Oh, okay, no, we lower down, I guess maybe we'll try that. There we go. And yes, Evan, it's been almost like 2 weeks now since it first came down with this old head cold, and oh, I'm telling you folks, it just does not want to go away. My goodness. Folks ever get those head colds that just keep on giving, so to speak? Yeah, this is definitely the one, definitely the one. I know someone in the comments mentioned COVID. I don't think so. It's just a regular old stuffy nose, head cold, congested. Yeah, fun stuff. Both me and the wife got it about the same time. Actually, like within a couple of hours of each other. Yeah, let's just say we spent a miserable weekend on the couch. On the couch, on the chair. Yep. Doing a whole lot of nothing. I notice every so often when the bulldozer, it like gets so much material by it, it just it doesn't like it anymore, and it like glitches out there. I don't know if folks noticed that there, but that seems to be what's happening. Also, I think this bulldozer is just a little bit slower than our other Cat D10 and Cat D10. Oh, it's hard to talk when you're all stuffed up. It's just a little bit quicker as far as ground speed goes. So this one's a little bit bigger. I'm not sure material-wise how much more this one holds versus the D10. I don't remember what the D10 holds here again. I might have to hop over there in just a minute. I'm just to see how much it actually holds versus this one. Obviously, the blade on the D11 here looks to be considerably larger. Oh, and if you notice, that nice thing about, like I was just saying a few moments ago, now that I put the grass down and we're stripping it back off, we've removed all that extra vegetation and sticks and whatever all that other nonsense was on the ground. That is all now gone. So that looks to be the trick to get rid of that, by the way. Just like painting it and obviously doing what we're doing here doesn't actually remove it. You need to put some vegetation down, and that seems to do the trick. Obviously, we tried plowing it as well here a while back with a road. That also does not work, by the way, for those of you wondering. That was another trick we tried. So again, big thanks to you folks in the comments there for all your suggestions on how to fix it. We did finally, obviously, figure a way out that worked. So this thing holds 44.5 yards of material. I don't know what that is in liters, everyone. Since when do they measure dirt in liters? Like, really? call up the landscaping company, and yeah, I'd like 100 liters of dirt. One problem with unloading this blade, I think, Cameron, is going to be the fact that you can't, like, I don't know, build up a pile per se. I don't know. Maybe we can. I'm not sure, but nope. The driver has reached the mine site. Perfect. Okay, we get back, everyone. I want to go grab the D10 real quick. See how much that one holds versus the new D11. Okay, let's go ahead and... is this empty? Hopefully it is. Shrink that down. And you know what? We're just going to carry it because I don't think it's actually going to be able to make its own way up there. Wonder how many of these we can get on a trailer. We got 3 of them, I think. Or do we got 4? Oh, of course we drop it. Don't you folks just love that feature Giants built into the game where it lets you drop stuff? Awesome feature by Giants there. I think that'll work. What's the chances I can get all 3 of these on here? And if I can get all 3 of them, is it a good idea? Probably not. That's why we're going to do it anyway. Go. Make sure we raise it all the way up, so maximum clearance between this one and the next one. Actually, oh no, it is empty. Thought I seen some coal on there for a minute, but nope, I think it is empty. And again, by the way, these are the auto belts by Stevie. Although I'm not sure if he's the one that actually did the convert on them or not. And possibly someone else did the conversion, but I believe the original mod was by Stevie there. And they're essentially just an auto load version of what used to be the in-game belt. I don't know if this is still the in-game belt or not, is it? Do they still have this belt in the game? Yes, apparently they do. The SL8022 Quantum. I believe that is still the exact same belt, I think, anyway. Looks like maybe a few slight modifications, but on that, pretty much the same belt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same belt. They just added auto load to it. That's essentially the only difference between this belt and the in-game one. Which works really good for us, by the way, Evan. Basically allows us just to dump material near the belt. And then it just automatically picks it up and obviously dumps it where we want it to be dumped. Okay, get away from the coal there before it actually picks that up. Shrink that back down. Raise it up. Once we get these on the trailer, if all 3 of them will fit, I'll maybe see if we can lower them back down a little bit. Just so we don't have to worry about any clearance issues. I don't know if there's anything that would be a clearance issue anyway, but try not to take any chances here if we can help it. Oh, I should have put the platform up here. There is a platform option for up on this upper deck portion. There we go. Okay, get in that one. Lower that down. And that one there, I don't know if it's going to let me lower this middle one much. Depends on the... Nope, not much at all. And then the upper one here, we should be able to lower this one down a little bit. Throw some straps on that, and we should be good to go. Okay, peace and quiet there, everyone. Peace and quiet. Yeah, again, that is one loud truck. Okay, like I was saying a moment ago, let's grab the D10. Actually, let's grab that right now here a minute. I don't think I set the D10 up here yet this episode, so we'll still have to do some quick configuration on it here in a moment for the Terra Farm, which, as I've said before, unfortunately with the Terra Farm, it doesn't save your settings here in between sessions of the save. So every time you save and quit and load back in, you have to reapply your settings, unfortunately. So, oh well. Which in this case, I'm not doing a whole lot with the settings. Other than for the smoothing, I'm cranking the smoothing up to the max. Okay, to our settings here a minute. So, smoothing. Oh, too far. And cranking up the percentage as well. Just a suggestion on my part, Evan, if you're using this, it seems like at least the smooth mode, if you crank it up, works really nice that way in my opinion. That's just my opinion anyway. So set that to overburden. Everything else should be good. Oh, switch you to smooth mode. Turn you on. And away we go. Yeah, like I said, I could be wrong on it, but I'm pretty sure this bulldozer definitely feels faster. And tops out at 36.6 yards. Not really that much less when you think about it, really, Evan. Although I guess, I mean, 44 versus 36, that is a fair amount more, I guess, when you think about it. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? This one just seems to be a little bit quicker, I think. Also isn't doing that weird glitching out thing. At least it hasn't done it so far anyway. Unfortunately, when it comes to doing this, Evan, I don't think there's like any way we can automate this process at all, Evan. So I'm pretty much stuck doing all the work here myself, to my knowledge. You know, unlike the farming simulator here, part of Farming Simulator, we can't just like hire a worker to plow our field, plant it, fertilize it, any of that stuff. We're kind of stuck doing this. And I thought I seen something on that last pass. I'm pretty sure there's an elk horn there that did not get removed. Wonder if that's just like a permanent part of the map there we can't do anything with. Yep, pretty sure that's what that is anyway. Oh, collect. Oh, we can collect it. Aha, there we go. Okay, cool. I was wondering if it let us pick that up or not. It does. Very nice. Don't want that getting stuck in any tires now, do we? Yeah, to be honest, I think, you know, while the D11 is bigger, I think the D10 here might actually be a little bit quicker. Oh, good. We can actually kind of like mount it up there. I was wondering if that would work or not. Also, given how much loose material is currently on the ground, I wonder how much of a problem that is for Farming Simulator. Not sure. By the way, reminder again, for those of you who wondering where all this equipment I'm using came from, I do have a download link down below in the description there, everyone. The FS Miners, it's basically a mega drop box there. And you can download like most of it, if not all of the equipment I'm using, everyone, is available there. And then I've also got a link to the FS Miners website as well. Again, the FS Miners website is okay, everyone. Just keep in mind, if you do go to that website itself does link to what I would call some of the more fishy, less than scrupulous websites out there hosting mods, so just be careful about that. Again, FS Miners website itself seems to be okay. It's just where it links to where you actually get the mods from that is, yeah, less than ideal in my opinion. Again, we've kind of talked about that before, everyone, where, yeah, at least when it comes to the mod sites for Farming Simulator, one, some of them, let's face it, just need to be done away with. And in fact, that's probably safe to say that is true for like 97% of the mod websites out there, I would say. Okay, and while we're going back and forth, I might as well see if we can load up some comments here a moment. Also double check on our truck here a minute. Is he stuck anywhere? There is one in town. I'm wondering if we should go check on him. He had a rather long load. Rather pointy load as well. See if he's having any troubles here. Oh, come on now. There. We'll visit that then. Farmer's Market. Yes, we are having some technical difficulties here, aren't we? There we go. Sorry, car. All your fault. Just switching back and forth between the bulldozers. You have one. Again, by the way, for those of you who never played with this equipment and or the TerraFarm mod here in Farming Simulator 2012, highly suggest giving it a try. It is a lot of fun just messing around with this stuff. Again, are we really accomplishing anything, everyone? No. But then again, it's a farming simulator, so are you really ever accomplishing anything, period, in the game, everyone? No. So, as long as you're having fun, I think that is the important part there, right, everyone? And yes, I don't know about you folks, I'm rather enjoying playing around with this. Definitely a new aspect to Farming Simulator here. Anyway, we'll see if we can read some comments here in a moment, everyone. Ray was saying, love the videos. Hope everyone is feeling better. Yes, everyone. Well, yeah, thank you very much for the well wishes there. Both me and the wife are slowly starting to feel better. Like I said, it's almost been 2 weeks now, everyone, and just, my goodness. Again, I'm sure you folks can hear it in the video here. I'm just like all stuffed up, and that's, yeah, I'm all stuffed up. Okay, let's go ahead and unload our belts here a minute. There we go. I suppose we should probably turn the straps off here. And shut the truck back off. Just stay off there, truck. Oh, let's see. We'll just, yeah, let's drop them off there. Okay, so at this point, everyone, we got belts up here. We got our big excavator up here. We should probably get our haul trucks. So, hello, dropping it. Sure. Probably should get our big trucks up here as well, I'm thinking, everyone. Our haul trucks, that is. Okay, that was my fault for dropping it there. That one was not my fault. And the last belt here. There we go. And this one's a different color red than those. Oh my goodness. Never noticed that before. I've never noticed that till now. Oh well. Okay, truck, you're still up yet? Go back. Go back down on the sound, I should say. And get one of the haul trucks loaded up on here. We to be honest, we probably could just have the haul truck drive down here as well. Might be just as easy, but where's the fun in that, right? There we go. Much better job at turning around here this time than we did last time. Noted. And then back to the mine site. Turn that on. Oh, I gotta say again, when auto drive works, it works nice, right? And all that work we did last episode, I'm kind of sort of like clearing stuff out. Now we're kind of having to do it here again. Now we can actually hear the bulldozer again. Turn that back up a little bit. Oh, let's see what's here. Hetro was saying, hope you and the wife are feeling better. Yes, Evan, both of us are starting to feel better. Again, slowly but surely, but oh, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. Natron was saying, if you lift your loader bucket while driving into a pile, it should feel way faster, almost like you fill a bucket in real life. This is possibly true for doing it in a pile of loose material, everyone. Though the way I was filling the coal here a couple episodes back, I'm not sure if that would work real well. Because, again, everyone, the way this works, the bucket, or even, as you can see with this blade, everyone, the blade needs to make contact with the ground. So if it's not making proper contact, everyone, it's not going to register. Like you can see here, everyone, it's kind of sort of not, kind of sort of is. It's wondering it's still even working at all here yet, but I guess it's doing just enough that it actually still is. So yeah, I don't know if that actually would work or not. It might work in loose material, like I said, but I don't know about digging like normal, regular ground here in the game. Godspeed Transport was saying, glad you and the missus are feeling better. Hey, thank you very much for that. Again, everyone, big thanks for all the well-wishing comments here. Last couple episodes, always very much appreciated. Timbo was saying, I can hear a soft voice coming from the low boy. Help me! Help me! I'm being squashed. Oh yes, that low boy had quite the load on it here. Actually, a couple of times now. Let's see, Natron was saying, discharge was what rolls off the blade or bucket during a push. It's separate from material in the blade or the bucket. You'll want lots of discharge if you are pushing material into a conveyor. Love seeing the series now that I've jumped into the terraform and mining style gameplay. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Natron. And yes, definitely big thanks for explaining what that does. I was kind of wondering. Now, when you go to your settings here, you've got a setting for smooth. You've got a setting for flatten. There doesn't appear to be any setting for lower. So I'm going to assume everyone that's maybe under here, under terraform. Is this like the lower one, like just the default maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know. Because you got terraform, you got your strength and your radius here. But then, you know, like for smooth, you have a strength and a radius there too. So I don't know. I'm not sure. But then there's also a discharge. And that was a couple up, or was it last episode or maybe episode before one? Like, what does that do? So yeah, according to Natron there, that's what that does. And you can see, obviously, as we're using the bulldozer, I mean, we are getting, well, it's not working there. that's one thing. See if we put that blade in lower. There we go. But then, yeah, you got material that is getting discharged off to the side or somehow underneath of it in this case. I'm not sure how that's working, but it's working. Jeffrey was saying my internet is down post. You need to reboot your router. Oh, yes. Whenever you call them, that's like the first thing they say, right? And, of course, that's always like the first thing I try, too. Like, if the internet's down, reboot the router, see if it works. At least in my case, when I use what I'd like to consider some relatively good quality routers. And I think I've only ever seen it once where rebooting actually ever fixed the internet. So... that thing's definitely a little glitchy at times, isn't it? When the blade fills up. Well, it's not really filling up at this point, is it? There we go. It's a little bit. It's pretty much just leaving it all behind here in this case, isn't it? Oh well. Well, anyway, I just looked over at the time and realized it's the end of the episode already. Wow, how'd that? What? Okay, well, in that case, I guess we better wrap it up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget, again, like I said, links to the mods I'm using here down below in the description there. Don't forget to, if you'd like to follow me on the rest of my social media on Facebook and Instagram, all that good stuff. Those links are down below as well. And with that, thanks for watching, and till next time.